This is a 1985 Mercedes 240 GD. And before the Mercedes G-Wagon became a glamour symbol for climbing over the curbs at Starbucks, they were known for being a very utilitarian transport vehicle for the military, built to climb over other things, like people. This one right here actually serving with the Polish military as a border checkpoint vehicle. And much like its big brother, the Unimog, it's insanely capable off-road. I mean, look at this thing. It's just a very rugged body-on-frame design with a drivetrain known for extraordinary longevity and reliability. Now, don't get me wrong. It's definitely not the fastest thing on the planet, that's for sure. In all honesty, I think I could get out and run faster than this thing could accelerate. And that's not a compliment to me. Definitely not the fastest. But what it will do is climb up the side of a mountain. Quite literally. When they were testing the prototypes of these, they actually climbed it up a 45-degree angle. Now, I'm no math whiz, but 90 degrees is straight up and down. So 45 degrees would be half of that. And that's pretty impressive, considering usually a black diamond ski hill is like 35 degrees. If anyone has a ski hill that they'd like to let me drive this up or attempt to drive this up, let me know. But it's reliable, and it'll get you where you need to go and start every time. Just don't be in a rush to get there. Now, this is powered by the OM616 engine, which is a 2.4-liter straight 4-cylinder diesel engine. These are known for being extremely reliable, and they produce a whopping 72 horsepower and around 100 foot-pounds of torque. Not quite a Hellcat. Now, that OM616 engine is attached to this 4-speed manual transmission that you can't even see because the shifter is so down low. If you have long, lanky arms like me, you'll be all right. If you have shorter arms, don't know what to tell you. And of course, this thing is 4-wheel drive. You have all your controls down here, your front and rear lockers, which I can assure you does work, and does work quite well, as I almost got this stuck getting to a filming spot. To the person behind me, I am so sorry. My foot is welded to the firewall right now. I am trying my best. Now, this one does have 41,000 kilometers on it, or 25,000 miles for you American folks, and it's such low miles due to its military use. They didn't really drive this a whole lot. Supposedly, it just basically sat next to the border and looked intimidating.
Oh, scary! Oh, shiver my timbers!
My foot is planted. Brutal acceleration. Brutally slow, that is. This makes my Razor scooter at home seem like a rocket ship. Now, as for the interior of this thing, well, I can tell you there's no 320-way adjustable power seats, there's no lane keep assist, and there's no radar cruise control. There's no cruise control at all. Hell, I don't think this thing even has a computer in it. It's extraordinarily simple, and I love that about it. You get a moderately comfortable piece of foam to sit on, they even wrapped it in vinyl for you, and then they gave you a steering wheel. And that's pretty much it. There's no radio, there's no air conditioning, you just get a basic heater, and a warning sign that says something that I cannot read. Yes, I was in Germany just last month, but I didn't learn that. There isn't a tachometer either. You just get a speedometer, a voltage gauge, fuel, and coolant temp. That's it. I would upshift, but we won't make it up the hill if I do. Now, this does have seating for 4, 2 in the front, and however many you can fit on the back on those foam pads that they call seats. This was not designed for comfort. It was built for troops to jump in and out of very easily. That's why the seats are sideways. You have simple heater controls, crank windows, and at this point I'd say manual door locks, but it doesn't even have door locks. Kind of pointless anyways with this soft top. Now, there's no power steering, but it's not as difficult as you'd think to drive, and it actually really doesn't handle that bad on the road. And you can tell the Mercedes did actually take their time when engineering this thing to make it be able to handle anything you can throw at it off-road, but still not handle that bad on-road, which is usually a trade-off. But what a cool experience it is to be driving this thing. Everyone looks at you, people are taking pictures. Half of them don't realize that the nice new 4-door G-Wagon that they see on the streets, well, this is where it started. Now, the whole exterior is covered in green rhino liner. It's a very durable material. You don't have to worry about scratching it. should you decide to bring your Mercedes 240 GD out into the woods to go off-roading. Which if you do, good for you. And speaking of protection, there's also a factory installed front skid plate. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Happy motoring.